Let's go to another sign, the next sign. It's Aquarius. Aquarius is the messenger, it's the wave bringer at a high level. It's ruled by Uranus. It is an air sign, and it is fixed. The hallmarks of the Aquarian individual are progressive, they're open, they're expansive from an air perspective, but they're also paradoxical because Aquarius is really engaged in group activity, whether it's team sports, organizations, groups, political parties, secret societies, you name it, that's Aquarius. But at the same time, they're also acutely individual. So this is the paradox that the Aquarius individual is here to learn. They're here to learn to be their most unique self in this lifetime, but they're also here to learn how to play and share with other people. Now, Aquarius, being an air sign, tends to be very intellectual and incredibly scientific. As such, it can be very detached and be immersed in kind of or sort of not immersed, but to be captured in an ivory tower of ideas and perceptions. It's really important for the Aries individual to come down from that lofty air of research and the detached mind. Why? Because on the back end of Aquarius, what do we have? We have Leo. That's the heart. You see, all these signs, what we're trying to do with all these signs is we're trying to incorporate the sign that's opposite it, because that's where we have balance. So when we're talking about Aquarius and the potential for Aquarius, or any sign for this matter, what we're trying to do is integrate the other. So in the case of Aquarius, what is it? It's heart, it's feeling, it's emotion, it's passion. This is what Aquarius needs. This is what Aquarius will thrive on once it plugs into that circuit. Because when that happens, what do we get? We get somebody who has a brilliant mind and can research and figure things out and create new programs, but they're doing so from a place of the heart. They're doing so where they're taking into account other people, other people's dreams, wishes, hopes, ideals. In that case, Aries becomes a real powerful networker and somebody who can piece together teams, somebody who can piece together various ideas, various bits of information, and do so with the intent that it's going to bring love and passion and beauty even to other people's lives. Aquarius can be very radical at times. Of all the signs, since they're ruled by Uranus, their lives can have a sense of the occasional upset. When the thunderclap comes rolling in and turns their world upside down, that's the nature of Aquarius, because they need to recreate themselves every now and then. And when it happens, in most cases, it generally happens in a fairly benign way, but every now and then it can have sort of a deeper implication, who they are, what they're going through. But they step back and they look at who they are, where they are, and how they need to do something differently, because that's the nature of Aquarius, doing it different. And if they're not doing it different, if they're not changing things up, if they're not making the iterations and the adjustments in their life, then life will come around and do it for them. Some of the occupations that are really good for Aquarius are anything in new media, film, what else? Computer programming, science. There's a lot of really interesting Aquarius actors, by the way. Sports, there's some great Aquarians in sports. Anything that allows them to promulgate ideas will be right up there for an Aquarian. But the thing about Aquarius is they'd like to do their own thing, and sometimes they're not great employees. So if you're an Aquarius and you're hearing this, and you're in a job that you don't like, or you're feeling as if it's too constrained, there's a reason for that. It's because ultimately what Aquarius wants to do is it wants to break free of convention and explore the realm of ideas without a lot of criticism, to be able to really embody the full scope and vision of the sign. It's an absolutely fascinating sign. And on a spiritual level, what Aquarius is here to do is to help us build a new world. Yes, we're headed towards the Aquarian age. So when an Aquarius is really coming from that pitch perfect place inside of themselves, they're helping to build a new world, not only from a technological or a scientific level, but also from an interpersonal level as well. They're invaluable in terms of how the world is evolving at this point in time, Aquarius.